Hey guys, Harsh Wentz here. Welcome back to the Platinum playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Last week we helped Boone find out who enslaved his wife and helped the ghouls at the RepCon facility. So this week we're going to let Manny Vargas know that we, got rid of the ghouls there, and that he needs to tell us where the man in the checkered coat went, so we can find out why he shot us and stole our platinum chip. Boone is still in his spacesuit. I guess we gotta wait a little bit for Manny to show up, so I'll do that. Manny, oh, there he is.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
The ghouls are no longer at RepCon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
About the man I'm looking for.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Any idea why they went that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Where is Boulder City?
It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Hope that helps. I owed you.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go now.
Yeah, see ya.
Alright, so we're idolized by Novak. That's perfect. I don't think we ever go back there. We're just going to go ahead and fast travel to the Gibson Scrapyard, and we will be making our way there. So what we're going to do this week is we're going to go to Boulder City. Then we're also going to go to the Strip. We'll make a couple stops along the way. We should pick up some bottle caps and maybe a skill book. I will also, I don't know, we'll find some major locations this week too. There'll be a couple quests that we do, but we'll get a lot done. There is also, depending on time, will depend on exactly how far we explore, but for sure we will get pretty much all the major locations around the Strip done. So other than that, we're just gonna head to Boulder City. We'll figure out that place later. We'll have to go there anyways. So yeah, I would just like to get to the Strip, kind of get locations going. That way it's just a lot more getting quests done, getting multiple quests done at one spot. It all just depends on how this all goes, because this game is it's all intertwined, and there's plenty of places and things you can go do. So I'm just hoping to kind of save time with that the best that I can, because I do know on PC it runs pretty well. I've only had one crash with this game on PC. There's the El Dorado gas station. I think there's a Viper ambush here. Yep. Perfect.
Come on.
This is all fine. Boone is, of course, the dead shot that he is. Perfect, we'll take all this. And I think I'm going to take this leather armored. We're a little overweight, though. So yeah, basically, I'm just trying to... I don't exactly have it down to a science, but we're going to try and keep everything about the... not about the same, but we're going to do our best to... There's our big book of science. Anything else? No. Okay, perfect. But try and save some trips, if that makes sense. Like I said, Boone's still in his spaceman suit, and Eddie is still chugging along. I think next week we might try and help figure out Boone's quest as well. So we're actually going to go into El Dorado Gas and Service. Alright, now in here there's a bottle cap. The sunset, or the star bottle cap. We just picked it up. Might as well pick up these other 3. And sure, we'll take all that, because we're gonna find a pretty good merchant later. All the merchants in this game are pretty decent to go to. We'll eventually do Ghost Town gunfight. That'll just come along later. All right, so now just the next stop is gonna be Boulder City. We'll just go over these hills, and that should be it. But yeah, next we're gonna eventually focus on Boone and Eddie's quest. Those will come. Eddie's a little bit trickier to do. But Eddie can stick with us longer. So I think I mentioned this in the past, but you can have one humanoid companion and one non-humanoid companion. There's only 2 non-humanoid companions, so Eddie's kind of the longer of the 2 non-humanoids. And there's some other quests that are pretty, straightforward. But Boone, you have to like gain his trust and stuff. So this is Boulder City. We will find out actually what happened to Boulder City and kind of why it's all destroyed, other than the nukes. But it was actually, see, there's so much. Oh, it's a bark scorpion. There you go. Good job, guys. I didn't even have to fire. But yeah, we're in our reinforced leather armor. So with the strip, there's going to be, or the area outside the strip, there's gonna be a couple quests that we'll do. Those should go pretty smoothly. I have that kind of down to a science. Hopefully save trips, but we'll see how it goes. So in here on this table is the star bottle cap. If you see behind him, there's unique Nuka-Cola flavors. Hey man, I don't need anything else from you. Alright, so now we need to go into the actual Boulder City area, which is over here. But did I skip it? Yeah, right here. We find out this guy is Private Kowalski.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
On this spot in the year 2277, Rangers and soldiers of the New California Republic turned back the forces of Caesar's Legion during the Battle of Hoover Dam. Over 100 men and women, there's a lot of glare. Over 100 men and women gave their lives on Nevada soil to defend the local civilians and the principles of the Republic. May this humble stone be an, oh my God, that's so hard to read, be an enduring memorial to the valor and sacrifice. Sorry, Private. Didn't mean to be screaming into your ear. Yeah, that was, so they need to fix that glare on there. Maybe should have chiseled it and not replaced it with metal. What is that? Just Boulder City? Yeah, Boulder City is like one of those places that you kind of have to go to, but it's so weird because you're like, oh, I guess that's there, So up here, we find a service rifle and a Ranger holodisc. We're cut off from the rest of the platoon, and there are legionaries all over the place. There's no chance we can get out of here before they blow the town, so we're going to hold out against them as long as we can. If anyone ever gets this, I'd like to make sure that Private Jeffrey Hugh and Corporal Marcus Christensen are commended for their valor and sacrifice. Both have upheld the ideals and honor of the New California Republic with distinction. Ranger Teresa Lutz out. So you can see plenty of people died. So we're going to repair our service rifle. That service rifle is not very good, but it kind of gives you an idea. This was like a big battleground of the Battle of Hoover Dam, which I think the Legion just kind of all out assaulted. Nothing in there. Hey man, can I go in here?
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
These Great Khans might have something of mine. A platinum chip.
Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
I may be able to negotiate a deal with the Great Khans.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
I understand.
Good luck.
Alright, so we'll go in here. Alright guys, let's see if we can get our negotiation process going. So this part, I don't know. I always seem to have an easy time with this part. Hey man.
The NCR sure did a number on this place.
I guess so. So I think what they did is the Battle of Hoover Dam, they drew in the Legion, and hold on.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
Well, I'm not, and I believe you have something of mine.
Yeah, about that.
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Free the hostages now, and I'll have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But all right, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
All right, bye.
Yeah, go on.
All right, cool. We leveled up. So what we want to do level up wise, we're gonna do strictly 3 points into 5 skill sets. So energy is one of them. Speech is going to be another. And then we're going to do science, lockpick, and repair. And we don't get a skill point, but we'll go outside. All right, so let's just go tell that lieutenant that they're going to be escorting the cons out, and everything should be fine and dandy. So what happens is I believe they drew the Legion in and absolutely just blew up the town. So those people there were kind of, defending from this point, and they were coming in and just blew up. All right, man. Hey.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
The Great Khans let the hostage go in exchange for their own freedom.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have integrity, then you'll honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
And we just got accepted by both groups. So now we just want to go. I want to make sure I have the right quest on. Confront Benny at the top casino. So yeah. So now we're just gonna make our way towards the casino. We'll stop along a few places. Some of them I'm kind of, or you could consider me going out of my way for. Not really too much though. But one I'm getting just because it's gonna be a hot spot later. Might as well get it. And there's just like other ones that I'm used to. Oh my God, look who it is.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
It's almost like you're following me. How'd you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
You see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Yeah, I get what that means. It's good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hiding a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
All right, well, goodbye, my friend.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
You're friendly. So we want to head this way. There's a spot going to be up on our left that we're going to go to. And I think we'll run into probably some rad scorpions or something. Maybe another ambush. Who knows? So Victor. So when the game first came out, you can kill everyone in this game. Are those just? You're just killing coyotes? I mean, you can't just let them be. Yeah. Great job, guys. In this game, there's only one person that you cannot just kill outright. And when it was beginning to come out, I was super excited for this game when it was coming out. Not because it was, Obsidian or anything. There's a fly in here, and I should try and kill it. But this room's kind of big, so I don't know if I can. So if you hear a buzzing, it's that bastard. But when this game came out, they said one character can't be killed. That way you can't fail the game outright, you can always go and do this one thing. And I thought that was going to be Victor. I was very wrong. Here's a Sunset Sarsaparilla. So we're at the 188 trading post. This place will be important later. It's just also a good mark to have so far. So the next place we're going to go to, we're just going to stop along like different little areas. We'll basically be following these markers till we get to the strip. Yeah, basically I'm just going to try and get as many of the major locations outside of New Vegas as possible. So that way it's just easier on me. The thing that sucks about the New Vegas strip and the free side that's attached to it, which we will see, is that there's a dessert shack here. There's like a unique piece of meat in a bowl somewhere. I'm not really gonna pick it up, but just in case you guys were wondering. But the thing that sucks is you can't actually fast travel to the strip, which the strip is 3 separate areas, which means 2 loading screens, but you can fast travel from it. Oh, we want to pick up this location as well. So there's a lot you can get just by going along, and this part's pretty easy. So the whole thing is you could go different ways to get to the strip. You don't have to go the route you want to go. So like if you you probably would figure if you're playing this game you're gonna have to go to the strip, which is the Las Vegas strip, the Lucky 38 casino, all that good jazz. We'll learn more about that as we go along. But basically, you can go like this way where you go. It's kind of a long way around, but like I said, you want to follow these roads. We want to go over there next too, just because there's a star bottle cap, which I don't know exactly how many we're at. I'm not gonna stress it or anything, but might as well reload this while we have the chance. I'm not gonna talk to anyone over here. I've mentioned this before in my Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. If you're not watching that, go ahead and you should go watch it. But with that, I like completing games. I think I might try and do like an ultimate guide.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency 2-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Thanks, man. I do kind of like, I like the NCR getup. I like the Rangers getup. There's a lot of cool armor in this game, which like a lot of it is from, like a lot of it is in DLCs too, but I think the best armor or looking armor is the one from the title screen and the guy on the cover, which is that Ranger armor. So we kind of want to go around this area just because I never use that 2-way radio. But I was talking about this in my Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. I would like to do like an ultimate guide or an ultimate playthrough, or I don't know what I would call it, like a complete playthrough or something of Knights of the Old Republic, just because I like to learn the mechanics behind RPGs, and not the mechanics, but like kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like just everything, And I think it's interesting to do all that and be like, oh, I'm gonna complete literally everything that I can possible. Which there are certain quests that will lock you out of other quests, which is fine, but I don't know. I kind of like the YouTuber or the YouTube channel Oxhorn, what he does, where he like just goes through all the options. But I think seeing like a whole playthrough, and I think that stuff's interesting, but I also like adding my own personality to it, which I'm not saying he doesn't, but I want to do kind of like a, I'm inspired by Oxhorn, Many a True Nerd, and by far Al Chest Breach. So I kind of want to copy Chest Breach's style, but with the information that Oxhorn and Many a True Nerds, put in. Like, I think Many a True Nerds pacifist run on this game is probably one of one of my favorite things that I watched. And then there's also Alchest Breach's Dust and Frost playthroughs. Those are all pretty good. If you're watching this and you haven't watched any of those, I suggest you watch them. I'm getting a lot of my information from it, but we can see right here there's a Chinese Army Spec Ops manual, and I'm a fat baby, so I can't walk. So we'll read it real quick. Right here. And there's also a Star Bottle Cap right here. I'll count those later. I still have yet to look it up just because it's not on the top of my list of things to do, but I don't know. I think if I did that complete playthrough, I would also try and go for figure out how to do like most of the side challenges. You know, I don't like really picking the cannibal perk or anything like that, which, you know, can happen. So the next place we want to go to is going to be straight across from here. It's the Gunrunner's Arsenal, or the Gunrunners. And there's you're going to want to pick up weapons from there. They have there's special DLC weapons there, which is, you know, fine, I think. I honestly think Fallout games are way better once all the DLCs are out and like you just pay $60 for it all. But, you know, it's a Fallout game, you probably want to be playing it right away. Like Fallout 76, I'll hopefully have beta footage of that, but we'll see. But yeah, here's the Gunrunners. They have a lot of stuff. Here's this little robot. He's trapped inside. Can't really do anything. I think off camera or after this video, I may go and trade with him and get some caps. I won't buy anything. Unless I find like a mod. Oh, I can't go that way. I guess we'll go this way. I should have done that. So I believe the next... Oh my god. I believe the next spot we're going to go to will be the Strip. Like I said, there will be plenty of spots. The only thing that sucks... Yeah, it's right here. The only thing that sucks about the Strip is all the loading times. And when you're on PS3, it's awful. So we'll just head on in here and drop by a couple places and get quests.